Man, James Harden got a
and the
lockdown.
Los Angeles Chargers.
Hold up. ISO.
Shut up.
Damn.
2-1 loss teams set to
He got a lockdown on him.
And we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the...
This nigga Luke had 12 boys.
Lockdown.
Come on, Jordan. Don't make me go nuts with him. That shit dead.
Why is he laying it up like that? It's LeBron.
Bro, he not gonna bang with everybody, bro. What do you think LeBron is, bro?
Nah, he high. He thought LeBron was gonna come to hold on you, beat.
Oh my.
There we go.
Nigga crazy. Let me show you how to shoot.
I wish I had James Harden.
I don't know who the fuck he thought he was. That's where you pee, bitch. Fuck is you talking about?
I got.
What? That shit dead.
I can't trade this nigga yet.
Lock shit up. He locked shit up. Oh.
End zone for a touchback.
Lockdown defender. He tried. These niggas don't have no chemistry.
Oh hell no.
Oh,
Oh
my God.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot
You the only nigga I've been beating.
to increase their proficiency.
And that was a
The
good
only
start.
nigga I had to lead on.
Playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets out
Nigga
on it.
said,
James Harden strapped.
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of
Definitely.
Oh, where?
He might not even.
Where's
He
the
might not
pass
even hit
interference?
20.
This throw downfield, incomplete.
That nigga might not hit 20.
Who you playing, babe?
Some dude in this other league that I'm in. The Bears.
At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
I'm some shit in this league, though.
Cool.
Rivers incomplete on
I think
first
so.
down. Here's second and 10.
I'm some shit in this league, though. Phillip Rivers over
Just
his
leave
brother.
him.
Let me go ahead with James Harden.
You got the Chargers?
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of
I look
2.
like
Now
my
third
playbook. Where you
down.
get that playbook from?
Stop. Look, this is why I don't let niggas watch me, bro. Don't be looking at my plays.
Why your brother said that earlier? He said, yo, got the money playbook. Man, they let niggas beat a nigga 56
That's my
to
fault.
9.
They don't give a fuck. That's my fault. He
Well,
wasn't
that's
even
a big.
Nigga, somebody in our league beat a nigga 61 to nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't see that.
To gain some
He
ground,
found, he suspended.
long distance, and have a
Who
chance
did
to
that?
affect the pass.
I don't remember.
Defense, nigga.
Quit on to kick as he
I
sent
think
Look at that.
it happened last week.
fair catch called for and taken.
Yeah, so it definitely happened.
happened.
It was like 61 to 3 or something like that. It definitely happened in our
And the
league.
Bears take over.
I seen
Shit, I
that.
can't look at it.
I seen that shit too and was like, yeah, I know they not letting that shit. I said, I know they not letting that shit fly.
Jordan, I don't look
I
at
said
that
something in
score.
the
I just
chat.
step forward and go.
Tariq Cohen.
This nigga Tariq Cohen fast as a bitch.
I think he
I
played
forgot
like
he
the.
had
Before he takes it
I don't
across
know
the
what team it
40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive.
That nigga
Just
Almighty
enough
was
by the
pressed.
to the
Yo, yeah,
football
you getting
first
suspended
down.
this week. Nigga, I beat you 41-3. Nigga, I ain't blow you out, nigga. Shut up. It could have been a lot worse. I'm throwing the ball on the 1 yard line and shit.
They go play action here on first down.
Fuck is wrong with him?
Oh, the Mounties.
Picked off by Denzel Berryman. And they will set up shop
In our Madden league?
46-yard line. That's now his second interception in as
Keep going
many
back and
weeks from
forth.
his
Shit gay.
linebacker position.
38-13.
Different techniques he has to employ.
56. Damn, 56 to 9. God damn, you ain't lying.
Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he
What was the score?
running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel.
Versatility and showing those hands. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
What?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
So LeBron got a difficult shot.
He played the Buccaneers. Straight suspended. 3 games.
Play fake to
Early.
Now Rivers going deep for Benjamin. This is caught. Touchdown, LA.
Better put that safety back in that field.
Benjamin, his first touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Tim, you must be some shit, because I'm some shit.
Chargers have taken the first quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route.
But I'm
It's
some
always
shit, though.
windy as shit, the Chargers Stadium.
Down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9
Damn, I leg like
from the
shit.
receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Tim, can you broadcast that shit? This guy right here,
Take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
How's it
Now the
from?
Bears offense ready to take over.
Cause there's 2 bum-ass teams, for real.
How? These are the regular Chargers. Everybody on here knows the regular Bears.
So y'all in week 2.
Nah, this is second year though.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Give me another one.
Hey, Free, come play me, yo. I'm
Give me
doing
another pick.
No.
That nigga said no. That nigga said
Niggas
no.
be joining Madden leagues, 2K leagues scared to play.
Nobody's not scared to play, motherfucker. I'm just getting back in the house. You better wait.
Fuck, I'm waiting for it. That shit dead. I don't wait for
Nigga, like I said, you better wait.
I don't even wait for pussy. Fuck, I'm gonna wait for you for.
Hey, you want to play me?
Hey, last force dub.
Ain't no forced dub.
I
I didn't say you get the fourth one. I didn't give you the fourth one.
I'm taking it, nigga. You even played me, I'm taking it. Fuck you talking about, cheese. Yo, let me let y'all know something. If y'all can't beat Tim, y'all cannot beat me.
You and Tim can go hop on his dick together, okay?
We going to the finals, bro.
You fucking butt buddy
Oh, y'all in
ass
the
nigga.
same shit, dumbass.
Y'all going to the finals in what?
They in the same shit, yo.
Y'all going to the finals in
We
what? In
going
2K?
to Western Conference Finals.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, they butt buddies.
Yeah, they some
And then I'm
shit.
going to the finals. To
Against
beat
me.
whoever
Come on,
won it.
man.
Against me.
Come on. Send that invite.
Say less, say less.
God fucking leave.
Say less. That's what I like. Good boy.
Rivers
Shut the
now
fuck
on
up,
2nd
man.
down.
Good boy.
Try that.
Around the 6. And he's brought down
Invite
after a
to it.
very nice gain. A very nice pickup of 34.
It'd be like that 2K. 2K be definitely like that.
There by Phillip Rivers, and you and I were reading the article yesterday.
My nigga said every night, you dig?
Do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and
Barry gonna
aspirations.
find out very soon.
A football player from a
Yo, Barry, you need to come on. Yo,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god,
just
get
start
in there. I knew I
bashing
should have
niggas.
cut. Fuck. What you
Cause I
say?
need to do 60 days so I can trade this nigga. So I'm gonna start doing.
And on that play, I think he
What you
made
say,
a
smart ass
My
mouth
money on
nigga?
niggas for real. I said, you gonna find out, keep fucking with my
Sound good. I ain't gonna find out shit.
Come on, free. I said, man, everybody else taking so long to something, yo.
Man, yo, give me money. One thing you're not ready to rush me right now.
I'm not rushing you. This is talking to everybody.
I don't even respond to my mother when she rushing me. So why would I respond to you?
Your mother should slap the shit out you.
Oh my god, just missed.
Fuck is you like you said
Fucking
that, but I
win,
heard
bro.
that
I
might
bet
pop
your
up.
lawyer, I bet your lawyer has to rush for a blunt. Little dirty
I'm not rushing for
ass.
no blunt either.
I bet you would.
Y'all niggas blowing me. I'm ready to go game shot.
If money not coming my way, I'm not rushing for nothing.
Niggas won't shut up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. This is Cohen on the toss. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Following the interception here, Rivers. Going deep for Benjamin. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Wide open receiver complete. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks, and you give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football. And that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Let's go, let's go. Move. Red, up.
They run. This is Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
18.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Rivers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Fielded at the 20. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
29. Red, up. 18.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. He's going to launch this thing way down. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if a quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you can do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Rivers. Able to avoid him at the 40 on the crossing route. Complete. It's Williams. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Damn, man, get the fuck up the field.
For the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Run game is trash.
Behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, We have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon.
Yo.
Stopped cold behind
How the
line
fuck
of
did my
scrimmage.
fullback not get
They'll
up?
wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal.
Hey, 79! 79!
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Get the fuck out of
This
here.
time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Now Trubisky lost the football, and this is recovered by the Chargers.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
12, 12, 12.
2nd down, Rivers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Rivers to Benjamin, good for the Charger 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Rivers. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Chargers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now Trubisky. He's going to let this one go deep. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. A 1st down throw here for Rivers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Rivers. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the... It's caught inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. On play action, Rivers. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will give them a 12-point lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Come on, gotta go, gotta go.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He's going to air one out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Check 15. 18.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, Trubisky. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Returning, it's Benjamin. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Rivers now to throw on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Again, it's Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Santos now to add the PAT. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that will shave one more off this lead. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at the 40.
0.
Rivers to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Eddie Goldman able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
12.
They go play action. Rivers. He sets to fire deep. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
180. Red, up. Red, up. Right.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 11 more on that one and another first down. Trubisky now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. They go play action. Trubisky. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They go play action with Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage.
Okay.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Gotta go. You're all mine, baby. Hey, 18.
Again, it's Trubisky. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Melvin Ingram Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at the 45. Play action now. Rivers. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Set. Block 15. Mike, check.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Buffalo wall. Keep it skinny.
Play fake, Rivers. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And his kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Able to fight through one tackle. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Play action. Now Trubisky. And a hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Blue. Hey, 18.
On 1st down, Trubisky. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the toss, Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Rivers now on second down. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for L.A. This is taken at the 15. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
4 down. Reds up.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
12 more yards there and another first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer, handing the ball.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky taking it in. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. This time, Trubisky will throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime we have
That's
a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2?
Blue.
Now a toss coming right side. That's Cohen. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to it after the pick 6. Rivers over the middle. He's got Tyrell Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Off the play fake. Rivers. Going deep here for Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
Not there right now, because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son,
yeah,
why don't
you
throw
shot
to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept.
Where you at? Free coming to the 4s and 4s?
Yeah, let me download
playbook. Brings him down.
I'm downloading hell of these bitches.
The game right here. Come on. Yeah. Come on, squad up. Come on.
They try again with Cohen. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
This
a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Trubisky to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. The Chargers getting set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
He punting the other the Chargers, but the nigga beating him by 4. He threw a pick 6. Then he just got sacked. Yeah, he lost 5 yards.
Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
You're applying that pressure and you can't handle it. God damn, boys.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Humbugs ain't no joke, hamburger.
It's gonna be knocked away and incomplete.
Fuck, I gotta quit this game anyway. I ain't even put the playbook on.
He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely.
What's going on today?
Wow, I thought you were go on the field.
Ooh, I'm
Okay,
about to
I see
fuck
you.
this nigga up. Alright, let me see. Cause you said we can't put our running back or fullback, but I'm about to put this nigga up.
Alright, I'm ready, yo.
Free and brings up 4th down.
I thought it was here you
These are
go.
the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender,
Oh, he ain't respecting me, son. He ain't respecting me.
extra steps,
He
that allowed
good.
him to run with him stride for
What?
stride.
Why is she so fast now?
He's back to throw. He's gonna
Loss of one, loss of one.
power. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will
Too fast, so I know it's turning down.
6 for a Bears touchdown. Obviously, just a huge play, but Charles is a defender. Are you
what is he,
taught just to knock
I can get
that
him on
ball
my phone.
down on 4th?
You're exactly right. We are taught that. Okay, just knock it down, take the ball on offense.
What the fuck,
But
Jordan?
sometimes you have to know when to break the rules.
I ain't know
and
Jordan
he
doing. I
did,
just
to the
saying
tune
that's
of
not
6
the call.
points.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger offense making their way back out there. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back.
Never know Wildcat with these niggas. That Wildcat
They have to
playbook,
up the
that
tempo
shit.
in this case,
I
down
feel
a
that.
couple of scores, want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Rivers on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 12 after the first down. Pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the gun, Rivers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
Yo,
They know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down.
are you fucking tripping, nigga?
Make everything get completed in front.
And it's complete. Williams. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's a block.
Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
Oh my God!
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Mm.
But correct. No pick, just
Y'all put
incomplete
that bitch on
that
the
time.
dot, boy.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. Benjamin with it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Now a play fake here on first down.
Okay, I scored with this good book. So far, so good, D-Money.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the
This
20.
nigga wildcatted him.
And a couple on the scramble at 2nd down. Now
Some
the
shit that
Chargers
What's it called?
hustling, trying to get up and get set.
Oh.
I'm done with it.
2nd
What's
down.
that mean?
So whichever one worked the best for
Hanson
me.
to his left. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
But I'm experiencing with some other
Positioning here
quarterbacks,
is
like
key. As a defensive
quarterbacks
back,
too, in
you're
case I'm
talking
the
99%
run
of
a
the time,
quarterback, but I'm
make a
gonna
play on the
keep it with
football.
team.
But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They're
Hey,
hitting
this
at
is
just
got
30%,
number.
3 for
I know.
10.
What's it called?
This is 3rd and
Let me
8.
give me a
Yeah.
second.
From the shotgun, it's
Bragger.
Rivers. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points.
Hey,
Come on,
incomplete.
bro.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've
Ah,
thrown
shit,
into
but
it
my father
over
bought
and
these
over,
motherfucking cakes
unable to
over
come up with a
here.
catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose
Pull
egg
up
at
all
this
the
point in the
holes.
Bro,
game.
these niggas are some shit. Thank you, y'all trying to come back finally.
One last shot now for Rivers. And it's complete. Henry.
The Nuggets are number 2 in the Western
Offensive
Conference,
explosion help leading them to victory.
I'm number 3.
Defensive guys,
and they losing to the Kings.
points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept
Yo,
that
I think Viz
letdown.
would be
It makes
knowing
their job
something, yo.
that
I
much
swear,
easier.
yo. And Isaiah Thomas.